What's up folks, Ethan here at Hunt Ford in Franklin, Kentucky, and today I wanted to take a quick video to show you the Black Diamond off-road package on the 2025 Ford Bronco Sport. There are a lot of new changes for the 2025 Bronco Sports, and this is going to make it feel a little bit more aggressive in your driving experience, and it's going to make it a lot more capable off-road. So I do want to go over and show you what is in this package and what makes it a little bit different than your standard Big Bend, as well as we'll take a quick peek inside and go over some of the updated changes on the interior. Now, we will do a full video talking about all of those interior changes on the 2025 Ford Bronco Sport, but this will be kind of just a quick look and showing you kind of what the new feel is like on the inside. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so down below and hit that notification bell. We're starting to get more of these Bronco Sports in every day, and we want to be able to show you all those different changes. So if you have any questions, let us know. But if you subscribe, you'll be the first ones to see those videos. That's a big one. So the Black Diamond off-road package is going to be built upon the Big Bend series, and it's going to include this brush guard up here at the front, which is going to give you a little extra protection when you're navigating some off-road terrain that's got, brush or, small bushes, nothing huge that would really put your engine or anything in danger, but it's just going to give you a little extra protection for the front fascia and the grille. Of course, you have your LED headlights. Coming over to the side, you've got your 17-inch aluminum wheels, and it does have an improved kind of all-terrain-ish tire. These are going to be your 225 by 65s, and they're not going to be, the most grabby tires off-road, but they are pretty capable and will give you a little bit of extra grip when you're going down gravel, some dirt, and even up into some mud. One thing that is a new addition here is this tie down in the grill spot. I was curious to see how these would work, but this actually feels pretty solid. This is an all metal piece right here that is stuck down by magnet, so I was afraid that it was going to be kind of loose and all of that, but it seems like Ford did a really good job, and this is obviously tied into the frame, so that's going to give you a max of 150 pounds of pull in this area specifically. They've got one on both sides, so they've got one here and one on that side over there, which will be great for any kind of tie downs to hold up as you've got something on the roof rack, any kayaks, anything like that. That's a kind of neat little Easter egg functionality feature that got added to the 2025s. One of the big deletes this year was the fender flare kit. That's actually been removed for the 2025s. But back here in the back, you have these really chunky recovery hooks. Now, again, very solid, gonna give you plenty of recovery ability, and I like how they integrated it with this updated bumper. And back here in the back, you've got a Class 2 trailer tow hitch with trailer sway control. A kind of hidden feature that not a lot of people who know it, unless you have a Bronco Sport, is that this back glass is actually able to raise on its own. It's on the left side here. I like to highlight that for customers who haven't driven a Bronco Sport before, because it's kind of a hidden feature. But over here on the door side, there are still no power doors or no auto lift gates, but this model has the cargo management system here in the back. But the Black Diamond package is going to come with this cargo mat back here as well. One thing to note, as a person who used to own one of these Bronco Sports, they have now added a handle on either side of this lift gate, as well as you still have your lights underneath, but the extra handle on either side gives you just a little bit more ability to use either hand. Here in the front, again, this is built on a Big Bend, but this is the new screen setup in the Bronco Sport. We talked about this a little bit in the Maverick and the Escapes, but this is the 13.2-inch LCD touchscreen. Got your push button start down here at the bottom, but this will give you Sync 4 with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as they did a little bit of a reskinning up here in the front. So you've got an all-digital cluster behind the steering wheel. You know, they've updated the fonts. They've made it look a little bit more modern. But otherwise, the layout is pretty similar. In this one, we've got the auxiliary setup. We've got 4 auxiliary switches that are already pre-wired to the accessory ready points throughout the vehicle, which, again, with this Black Diamond off-road package, is going to be set up a lot more factory ready to do some major, not major, but do some pretty capable off-roading for a vehicle in the Bronco Sport lineup. And so this is going to be really good for somebody who's kind of entry level or kind of on their own getting into that overland market, as well as somebody who just kind of wants to recreationally do a little bit of off-roading. This is not going to be a full, let's go down to, you know, the rocks in Moab or anything like that. You know, it's going to be a little bit more kind of controlled, but it is going to be much, much more capable, and it's awesome to see the package lower down in the trim level. You know, you used to have to get a Badlands. Historically, when they first came out, you had to get a first edition to get that kind of a full off-roady Bronco Sport, with, again, an updated screen with some extra features. You've got adaptive cruise, some lane centering, wireless charge pad. So these are all available now in the lower trim level. So this Big Bend is going to feel very similar to a kind of entry-level Badlands when they first came out with the Bronco Sport. And of course, the big question on everyone's mind is, what is it going to look like price-wise? So this one is stickering for $33,410. Again, that Black Diamond off-road package is $2,570. It gives you a Continental all-terrain tire, that cargo mat, carbonized gray aluminum wheels, cargo management system. So again, this one's going to give you a really good option in the entry-level off-road space for Ford's lineup. A lot of manufacturers are starting to notice that their customers are wanting to go outside just a little bit more, and this will help get you into a location that the, you know, entry-level Bronco Sport couldn't get you back in the day. Of course, if you have any comments or questions, let me know down in the comments below. It's one of the easiest ways for you all to kind of engage with us and see what we need to take a look at for the next video, or we can happily answer some of these questions on this Bronco Sport as well. As always, if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so down below and hit that notification bell. That's the easiest way for you to see our next videos as we post them. That's about all I've got for you today, folks. We'll catch you later.